ourselves, but let us know you are in this, you want some swag, because we got some different items we're going to just be randomly giving out throughout the next couple weeks to just random people. You don't have to be good, you don't have to be bad, it's just, we don't really care. It's just going to be a random person, bro.
Yeah, you, or you, or you, or you.
But not
just
you.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, not you.
We know what you do when no one's looking, bro.
Yeah, homie don't play that.
Alright, and we are starting up here with IvD's very own Warbio playing Protoss here in the orange on the right side of the map. And his opponent here is going to be Active.
That is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce active with a loud E. Active.
It's Italian, man.
Active.
Yeah.
Who is our blue Zerg on the left side of the map. So
if you had ever played Assassin's Creed, you'd know that. Okay, Yogi.
I still haven't beat the first one, bro, because I spent too much time running around and hiding and leaping off buildings and landing into hay, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's missions I should be doing, but this is a lot cooler, just to run around and randomly kill people who did nothing to me.
You should just skip the first one, man. Go on to 2. It has a good enough story that you'll be like, oh, okay, I want to actually go do missions and do things and be productive with my time.
Oh, we are seeing Warbio being the first man in here to go ahead and get his scout. He sees no gas, he sees no pool. He's going to start working on blocking. At the same time, he's going to go ahead and put up his forge here, because he's like, you're not going to get no Ling run by on me. Ain't going to happen today.
I can just imagine Warbio in his Swedish accent saying exactly that.
Exactly. But we do have the pull down for active here, going with a little bit of a safer opening.
We have a pylon behind the natural of the Zerg player, actually.
That's the doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And if you look at here on his vision, as he goes for this, is he going to take the time? He's got the money now, he's coming back. He doesn't see one. Warbio's not able to block it. Now, he will get vision. Oh, he actually canceled it. I was too busy watching his vision. And
yeah, he canceled it at the last second. Oh, and this is a cool little spot for cannons, though, because you can place one cannon. It's going to do damage to that. Lings really can't break down these pylons. Not cost efficiently, anyway. And looks like Warbio going ahead for his cannon at his base as well before getting that Nexus, just being super, super safe.
And this is not a cannon rush for those of y'all who don't know. This is just a tactic used to delay things, make Lings come out, kill off some lurkers. Like we said, he has to cancel that off, and he's going to have to go take over the third instead of where he wants to put his natural, which is actually allowing Warbio, even with the forge and everything, to actually start his base first. So this is just a little time tactic here. Of course, he didn't cancel the cannon because it's still something that has to be dealt with if you want this third. If you want this base, you've got an annoying cannon to deal with.
And as we all know on this map, it's really hard to expand beyond those first 3 places.
And active, recognizing pro rules. And of course, you know, Warbio can't get his pro back out of there, but that's okay. It was worth it.
Yeah, he's fine with that too. The probe doesn't even care. He doesn't really have a consciousness of his own.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? All I was going to have to go do is somehow with my mouth suck on these minerals for a while, hold them, and then spit them back into a Nexus.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what kind of oral fixation that Blizzard had when they were designing this, because the SCV is the only one who actually gets to use arms to pick them up. Everyone else has to suck them and spit. Suck and spit. Sorry, folks, not trying to be nasty. That's just, Blizzard did it. Don't blame me.
Yeah. Don't blame us, it's going against the norm, okay?
And we do see Active going super early layer here. Woo, look at that. He's like, you will rue the day that you put a cannon behind my second. I am going to come after you.
Yeah, before the 6-minute mark, actually, with double gases already. Has that natural coming along, should have just finished up as well.
Oh, there goes the ever-popular Nidus. He's already in position for that high ground blink spot. So he is going to try to Nidus into this, and as you can see, we got the wall off in the front. We have nothing over here yet to protect it.
Yeah, that Zealot's out in the middle of the map right now, and it's not going to be much longer before that Nidus can go down. I'm really surprised Warbio knows on this map. He usually scouts that little clouded area.
Yeah, it's a super excellent spot, no matter what race you are. Take a Ling, take a Marine, take a Zealot, and sit there and patrol that area. That area is just going to be a pain in the butt. And there it goes. It's going down. And unfortunately, the big yellow ring that we see as an observer, warbio doesn't get to see. So he's getting to play the oh shit game real quick. Okay,
Yeah, surprised he's not even scouting around for it.
Yeah, I think
there he goes. He knew
mainly
where it
knows
was.
It's not there. Like, I mean, he doesn't have anything to protect it. So,
but still, you can take probes, try and get a nice little surround on there, and try and take it down before it hatches. But still, that's hard to do.
This cybernetics hit will be a huge one. You don't want to lose the cybernetics here. He's trying to bait as many moves as he can over there. He's got a zealot over here to try to deal with some of them. But there goes the cybernetics core. It's gone. And meanwhile, remember, this Nexus is still there. And Marcus says, hey, warbio says, hey, you know what? Let's just take this into game 2.
Yeah, this is a best of 3, so he's not down and out completely yet. That was a really nice play by Active after being forced in that corner.
Yeah, and it is kind of something that you do see from time to time, where you've got this situation where it's like, okay, you trap me in, I'll night us out. And I don't typically think of that because I don't play Zerg very often, so when I get trapped in, I'm like, ah! And that's about all I got.
Yeah, we make Banes and Mutas. I think that's both of our Zerg strategy as Terran players.
Exactly. Can I blow it up? I mean, it seems like I can just blow that up. I just want to bust into that.
Isn't it cool to see that little hit of computer lag when 100 Banelings explode?
Yeah, no video card can handle that. In fact, that should be the new testing limit. 150 bangs hitting. Can your video card handle those graphics?
Yeah, I'll talk to NVIDIA about that. They'll create a new card tester, and it's just going to be Baneling scaled. Video card settings are just going to completely change.
Oh, and there it is. Okay, finally found it. Sorry, still getting a little bit used to this weird new interface. It's just like HOTS, but it just feels weird to me because I'm not in HOTS, and therefore I feel like I'm in HOTS, but I'm not in HOTS. So the whole thing just feels hey, how did he start that? Okay, so I have no idea how. Okay, there we go. Good. Somehow, who's hitting the start button? Are you hitting the start button?
No, I just now got into the game, and now it's going.
Yeah. You normally have to hit start game. That's one of those typical rules.
Yeah, that's one of those things that button is made for, the one that says start game.
And this will be Dying getting an easy win over my Terran here with his Zerg play.
No, we'll see if I can hit F10 in quick enough.
Oh, I'm already spamming it, bro. Let's see.
You're already spamming it? I'm going to time it with the moment we load.
Oh, go. Me first. Hit it. Yeah. Did you get a victory screen? I just got like a lock screen.
Yeah, mine locked down too.
So we have no idea who won that one. Sorry, folks. Alright, so we are going to try again. We are going to create this as a party. I think it's because I added you to a party like the minute that I hit. Let's go ahead and do this. And I think that just kind of like screwed it up. So let's go ahead and make us some reps. And let's get Marcus warbio up as a player. And then we're also going to find his opponent here, who should be... Which room is he in? Sorry, just chit-chatty tonight. My bad. Okay, and where is... Do you see him? I'm having trouble seeing him.
No.
They made these profiles so big that it takes like forever to get someone actually to be able to find them because your face is so big.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's only 6 people in this chat. Oh, no, there's not. There's a whole bunch.
It looks like there should be a spot for another person there, right? So you think there's only 4 people.
Yeah.
At first. Whenever you use that default size, anyway.
Okay, we have Active ready up. Waiting for warbio to say the same. He's already put the good luck, have fun. Not sure if that means he's ready or not.
It should.
There we go. We got the go going into game 2. Again, warbio random player picking Protoss on this one to go up against his Zerg opponent. Active to see, is he going to get fooled twice? First time, a shame on me. We'll see if he can handle this and make sure that there's not a shame on me twice.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out the logic behind that sentence. I got like the last half of it.
He
Getting asked
wasn't
the question.
patrolling. That's a shame on me. He heard the nidus. He didn't run for it. So he got a oh. I screwed that one up. So I'm trying to say he don't want to do that again, bro.
Okay, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, he can only get so erect. I mean, alright, who we got here, Don?
See, spawning at the bottom, we have our red Zerg player active against his Protoss opponent, a member of IvD Gaming, Warbio, spawning in the orange at the top. So let's see if this game can go on a little bit longer. I know Warbio likes his late game against Z, so see what he has planned here, though.
And I'm so happy that they've got the unbuildable rocks on.
Yeah, it just looks so much nicer than a depot.
Yeah, every one of these maps look like a planet that like Terran just dumped their garbage. It's kind of what it sort of looked like.
That's what Terrans do. They drop supply before they land and start swarming the planet.
Ah. Now this is interesting. We are going ahead and seeing a drone scout this time that we didn't see last time.
Yeah,
so
he might be worried about some kind of cheesy play in response to that last game.
Yeah, it's a good call that he's doing this. He's going to get up here. He's going to go ahead and pick on this pylon a little bit. Which
slap it with its lobster claws.
Which this is not my favorite opinion. Like in my opinion, this isn't my favorite way to get an early scout going, because by doing that, he didn't get a chance to go in and say, is there an early gas somewhere else? Is he going ahead and getting gas pumped up? All right, now he's going in the second time. And at the same time, we've got Warbio down here. Looks like we've got the same build going. Pool going first, and then an expand. So we shall see how this is going to play out this time.
Oh, now I can click on buildings and Wings of Liberty and jump to them. Oh, I love it. Love it, guys. We got the pylon block going down for Warbio this time. Not taking chances.
Oh, it looks like he's going to go ahead and do a double pylon block here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Macro hatch. Look at that. Macro hatch going out. It looks like these workers are going to be able to go ahead and clean this up. Oh, he's pulling off, and now it's actually growing faster than it's killing, which is never the direction you want it to go, because right now it's just in a small sustainable loop. He's got to get more workers to actually get that down.
Yeah, and there he goes. It's definitely falling this time.
Now it's cleaned up, not able to be canceled off, so money gone. So the mineral time lost by Warbio pays for itself by being able to deny those 300 minerals right there.
Yeah, that was actually really good for Warbio. That puts active way behind. Doesn't even have an expansion up yet. Yeah. Warbio just finishing up his wall here first. Looks like he's going to throw down that Cybercore before the Nexus. I can't really blame him on that. Since he knows he's forced Zerg into one base, he needs to be a little more defensive here.
Yeah, he's coming back in for one more scout. Trying to get in there to see what he can check out on the flip side here. He's not able to see that gas there that he wanted to see. Wasn't quite able to get there. But we are going ahead and seeing the Zergling speed on its way. On the flip side, we've got a second gas rolling up. We've got the cyber, the walls made. Still single pylon powering it, but it's not a pylon that they can get to at this point. So these lings aren't going to be able to do that much coming through here. We got 6 total. And they're just going to take the watchtower, it looks like. And once again, we are seeing that IvD's Warbio is able to go ahead and get this expansion up first, as Activist just now getting to put his down.
Yeah, so still pretty far ahead here for Warbio. Yeah, there goes that Warp Tech chrono boosting it this time, so he's not going to lose it like last. And he was able to get that one probe out to scout around the map, throw down proxy pylons whenever he did finish this complete wall. Here it is natural.
Yeah, at this point it's already out, it's in position, and it can be used at any point without having to worry about vision right now. And got this zealot here, he's going to go ahead and try to beat down what he can. Not able to do as much as he wants, only able to take out, looks like he only took one ling with him. and we're seeing nothing else producing out yet. It doesn't seem like he's all that concerned about that wall. He's just now working on that sentry.
Now, it does take those lings quite a while to break down those rocks. They're going to be chewing for a good bit. Then by the time they get through them, their teeth are going to be all worn down. They won't be able to do any damage, Yogi.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to stop in the back corner over by the little Hawaiian palm trees, get a dental checkup before they can do anything. And again, this one it's about the right time, but because of how late the expansion went up, this is actually an early layer considering how late his expansion was.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since just sitting on that one gas he's been collecting this whole time. Got his ling speed, but that's it so far. We'll see what he wants to do here coming up,
14
though.
more lings coming out. I'd really like to see some more units or a second cannon or something because he knows that these guys want in. And right now he's just holding very content on this one. Now working on, well, now the gates are opening, so he's good now. But
yeah, sitting on 5 gates with that +1 just about to finish as well.
Yeah, and forward pylons down. And all these lings are rallied far up, so we're gonna be able to see that if played right, we should see a queen go down here. I don't think.
Yeah, and here go the zealots.
Yeah, you got a good surround. One queen down. That was your final inject. Go on ahead and take some workers before these lings can come back. I'm really surprised that he brought back the 3 lings first. Everything, all these workers being pulled at the same time. Lings are getting cleaned up here. It's going to be super close. And there we go. Lings cleaned up and back to taking on workers. He's got to pull a couple more back. We've got more. We've got more zealots coming in now, ready to hit. Because as we're trying to get this active, trying to rush this spire tech, he's having to stop and produce a lot more lings to come deal with.
Zealots getting into a nice position against those lings right there.
Yeah, these super awesome hold positions behind the mineral line, getting to pick on workers. Going ahead and getting his next warp in now. And we're still not seeing that second queen being produced to replace his predecessor. Not able to make it out.
Yeah, so even though that spire is about to complete, we just had another round of lings made. Right when it finishes, there's only going to be about 4 lava available.
Oh, and no cancel there. And now he's go ahead. Oh, it looked like he was going to head in. This would be a good time to head in because it is always nice to know what's happening. It's going to be just a moment before he sees that these mutes are coming out. This time he is going ahead and bringing stalkers in on this next warp in with the sentry. He knows that something else should be coming. Roaches, mute something. They can't just be lings forever.
Yeah, but there's only 3 mutas to 3 stalkers, so right now Protoss is looking like he's in a really good spot. And that one sentry to force field the ramp to keep the lings away as well forces that expansion to go down, and now Warbio's just so far ahead. He's doing a great job this game.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 more mutes in the making, working on just standing back, taking his time, and saying, you know, I'll just supply block if you want to go back a little bit. Here comes the next. Oh, we're still holding everything in. Real nice job. We do have a couple more mutes, but they're just not being able to come out very fast. Only 2 more lanes being able to produce right now. He just doesn't have much barbell, and that's what's killing him right now. We are going ahead and seeing that Twilight Council is on its way as well for Warbio, as he is going in with this one zealot going to go ahead and start just trying to work the line, it looks like. No, he wanted to get a good scout first. And then while he's playing the economy game, picking off overlords, gonna say, okay, he's going to take more and more economy to catch back up with me.
And even the weak stalkers not being focused down, those 2 have been at such low health for a long time. Now there's just too much here.
So there's the GG, last queen gone, and tap out victory to IvD Warbio. So we will be going into game 3 here, seeing what Active wants as his map pick. Hope y'all are enjoying so far in this first round of the IvD number 84 tournament that we've got rolling here. Remember, we are just going to be randomly taking people who go ahead and follow us on all of our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Go ahead and follow us everywhere. We're going to be picking random people over the next month or so to give some gear to. So if you will just take that literal 1 minute and hit those buttons, tell a friend, say, hey, you know what, I'm responsible for getting y'all 10 new Twitch follows. That was just me. And we're like, this guy really went to bat for us. Let's throw him something. So we are not above being bought. Alright, and we are going to see if Active has his map pick right now, or if we're going to have to take a moment and get y'all some music playing. But while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and say, because I know everyone wants to know, Don, how's your day been?
It's been pretty good. I've actually just realized you're a little bit quiet on stream, so while I tell everybody you should turn your mic up. And today's actually been pretty good. I'm starting to get back into HTML for some reason. I think it's because I've been messing with that wiki page. I don't know.
Alrighty, gonna go ahead and pull my mic up some and see what's going on, because I nope, it's not. Alright, that should fix that a little bit, as it looks like we are going to move on to Daybreak for our third match here.
And that should be pretty good. It's a pretty balanced map for both races.
Yeah, it really is. It's such a nice map. I wish I didn't lose on it so much, because I really like the map. I didn't do bad on it. And if you want to hit us up and let us know, are you happy with the hot look here in Wings of Liberty? I've seen some people actually be a little upset about that. Not 100% happy with it. Like, what's going on here? Why do we have this new look? I personally, I really like it. It's a little bit to get used to. It's a little weird not seeing Kerrigan right in the center of the screen when it loads up. You think like your game's glitching a little bit, like what's going on?
Like, did I accidentally click HOTS?
Yeah,
Am I on Wings of Liberty? Let's see.
Alrighty, as we are going to game for tournament. I guess he calls ZBZ a cheese matchup. Sorry about that, as I apparently just developed a speech impediment. Wasn't aware of it.
Oh, that happens sometimes. Just things happen in your life. All of a sudden you're hit with so much anxiety and stress that you get an Italian accent. It just happens. That happened to me the other day when I was in a Chinese restaurant.
And then you wake up and you're like, my name is Bob. I make burgers. Alright, and this time spawning down in the bottom left, we do have in the orange IvD's Warbio facing off in game 3 here against his Zerg opponent, Active in the red in the top right. And this is such a delicate matchup. You've got this Ling on Ling micro. You've got who's got the Bangling Nest first, who went Bangling Nest while the other one went Roach. You know, you've got all these strange combinations that occur in this matchup that are just a little bit unusual.
Yeah, it's really funny. This is the one matchup where one unit can just change the entire game. So you get one good Baneling hit on a group of Zerglings and the game's just over.
Yeah. I would say that of all the mirror matchups, and none of them are easy. I'm not saying any of them are easy. I would say, yeah, none of them are easy, rather. Again, speech impediment back. I think maybe I just had a stroke and don't know it. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. That happens, actually.
But in this situation, I would say that the beginning of this game is more delicate than any other mirror matchup. The beginning of this game. So
oh yeah.
The first 6 minutes of this is such a tide turner, one direction or the other. Who gets ahead early, who does not. We do see Warbio here working on his 10 pull that he is working on. It has been scouted out, and in exchange, Active is going ahead and getting his pull down as well to counter this off, which is actually it's the time that he would take it anyway, because he goes there, but he's just kind of he's got that drone just kind of chilling. He wants to go back in for a second read, because at this point he's like, I'm not sure what's happening here.
Yeah, he's not too sure if it's some kind of 10 pull all in, which it's not, by the way, guys. This is economic based. You see Warbio going down to take his expansion now, but it's still pretty scary to not have units out and wonder what exactly is coming your way.
Yeah. And with him hiding this drone, with Active hiding this drone in the corner, he did not see that move in for for the expansion. He's just now about to have vision of it. Yeah, he just now got vision, sees that there is an expansion, sees that there are some lings coming, and in response goes ahead and starts to get a spine going
behind
up.
the mineral
Oh, it
line
in his
of Warbio.
own. Yeah, there we go. Canceled off.
I would have liked to see him go ahead and save that, because he knows back there it's going to be seen. You can get right here on the edge of creep and start it sometimes without it being completely seen.
Yeah.
But that would have at least gotten him an extra scout a little bit later in the game.
This is really interesting that he's seen these lings coming, and he still is trying to get into position to try to go ahead and get his expansion up. Got 4 ling on 4 ling. Right. And this is going to come down to who's got better ling micro, and right now it is only 2 lings left for Warbio as he's trying to run in. One of them's only a couple bites away from being killed. He's not going to be able to do any real damage in here. Just basically going to get a chance to read and try to run, and only take 1 ling with him in the process.
But he does get to see that metabolic boost for Zergling's researching, so he knows exactly what's going on now.
Yeah, and now he's got his second base established again ahead of his opponent. Going ahead and starting to work on his speed as well. Getting just a handful of lings out because he does know that he forced some lings on the other end that didn't end as well. And we are seeing him going ahead and getting his bangling nest started. And wow,
A little accidental enter.
yeah.
Actually, both players getting their Baneling Nest at pretty similar timings here. But we're going to have slightly quicker speed out for active than Warbio and a slightly quicker Baneling Nest, so there's exchanges either way, depending on how you decide to spin your gas. But we have quite a few links moving out now for active.
It's a little bit interesting that we see Warbio using that ramp vision where on active side, but active is not really doing the same on Warbio.
Oh, and this is bad. These 4 links for Warbio are going to get picked off here.
Oh. Like
and speed just now finishes for active. He's ready to push in. We do have the Baneling Nest done for Warbio, 2 morphing at the top of the ramp, and a lot of Banes for active, though.
Yeah, we've got a bang on bang. We've got the 2 safeties in Warbio's main. He's got some lings that are running by going towards the 3rd. He's pulling some more lings out. He's bringing these 2 down as safeties here, and he's going to see what he can exchange. 1 for 2. Going to get just a little bit more scary as he's trying to pick these off one at a time. Is he going? Oh, and there are a lot of workers killed on that, but he has got a lot of forward lings on.
Warbio is brought down to 11 drones though, Yogi. He has a lot of lings cross map, and there's no Banelings morph yet. Only these few links here to defend, and Warbios are going to clean them right up and go straight after those drones. Yeah, try and even that count up.
Yeah, he's absolutely got to even this count up, but here comes more lings to counter. Warbio putting a couple of safety lings in place, and the safety bangs in place as he's gonna go ahead and start banging on his way up. Bangling's morphing in the main for active at the same time. He wants that mineral line himself. He's trying to loop around. Is he gonna get the hit that he wants? Oh, and he gets a nice hit as well. I don't think quite as many lost, but a lot of them really low at the exact same time. And this is cleaned up with 1 ling sitting left for active.
And now they've pretty much evened things up. We're sitting pretty close in supply, only a 2 supply difference, active in the lead in that count. And we're sitting at 22 drones for Warbio to 21 for active. So Warbio did a nice job evening things up there, getting some more safety links for himself. Just in case active tries anything.
And he's going ahead and his overlord placement is really giving him a lot more information than active's is. Active has got 1 overlord that is just now moving in towards Warbio's natural to see what's going on. It's not taking that little hidden spot by the front of the ramp so that you get nice vision. Warbio's got an overlord at active's 3rd and at the ramp, so he's got quite good vision. We are going ahead and see an active once again trying to go ahead and do what he was doing before, getting that roach want and layer going later than he wanted to previously, but that's just because of a lot of ling aggression on both sides.
Yeah, and actually, Warbio's going to be a little bit behind in production here. He doesn't have that second queen yet, whereas Active's able to inject on both of his hatcheries right now.
And that's kind of interesting that he's not seeing that. I would have thought by now he would have noticed that he was missing that.
Yeah, for a while he just didn't have the money. But now he has the money, morphing some Banes here at the third base and moving him in. He's going to meet him with his next round of Lings moving up.
Yeah, there are two
And
safety
we only have
things
2
here
Banes.
for active. We'll see if he can do it. Nice block on the ramp. Right in the middle of a drone transfer. Oh, and they're going in for the kill. One of them is hit. 2 is hit. He knows that some of these workers were weaker. They've all regenerated now and gets a good bust there.
Beautiful.
Cleaning up the majority of the workers in the main, and he's still got Lings still attacking, going after these 2 roaches immediately. 2 more on their way.
Yeah, and really did a great job. Killed 10 Lings with those Banes right there. Plus all the extras there at the natural. Bringing active down to 13 drones. His economy just got stunned, even though he had those injects so early, he's not going to have the income to use it.
And now he's got no production right now as the Lings are pulled off the line, temporarily put back on the line. And warbio is continuing to just pick on and pick on and pick on every little piece that happens to be there. While we are watching a 0 mining time right now, and he's just now able to get back onto it. Only got his 3 roaches sitting there. He's trying to do a run by of his own. And we've got warbio ready to engage with him. He is clearly just going for run-bys here. He just wants drones. That's all he wants in this. And he has got a couple of them in there, and he's picking off. Oh, we got Don getting a little bit of a timeout, but he's back with us. He don't
I am back.
this. And at this point, we got warbio going in, laying down the double spines to protect his front, pushing out 9, now 10 roaches, as he's at the 65 of 68 compared to 27 of 60. At this point, he's in such a good position. So
Yeah, active really needs to get in there and try and do some damage.
yeah,
Try and even things up.
these spines up, the roaches up, and here goes the Evo wall about to start blocking off. I don't know what he can really get in and do per se right now.
He's just really got to be lucky, basically, and hope warbio's not paying attention and get some damage done.
Yeah. And
We do have even Lair on the way for warbio now.
I mean,
So he's about to be matched up in tech.
we're looking at this like look at this. I mean, look at the let's go ahead and take a real quick look at the income tab. I mean, warbio is bringing in 2.5, almost 2.5 times what active is right now, just because of the damage he's been able to do. And here he goes pushing roaches forward. He's got even more Lings and roaches coming behind this. This looks like he's going in for a kill spot right here.
Yeah, it really does. Active tried to send in that group of Lings. It was taken out by 1 Baneling, guys. That was a lot of Lings to lose right there, and even this Natural's about to get taken out.
So the contain is about to be in place. He is going ahead and interesting, because there for a second active was attacking his own spine for just a second on accident, and he has got his opponent into a corner. There goes the GG, and warbio advances after falling game 1, coming back and taking game 2 and 3 to advance to the next round. Really, really nice series. What did you think, Don?
It was pretty fun. I always like seeing ZVZ just for the insanity and the crazy things. I mean, like we were saying earlier, just such a delicate matchup, man.